What's going on, everybody? Bulldog Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, the audio version of this is actually a lot better than normal with mobile uploads. But I think I'm going to couple this with another video, some other video that I have. Let's quit looking up my nose. That I've recorded over the past couple weeks. Big shout out to Cowboy Hat Gaming. I'm glad that you're a very, very patient soul, trying to get things squared away. This is actually a day where I'm kind of relaxing. Happy Easter, by the way, y'all. It has been, since I did the little test live the other day, it has been kind of a hectic last 2 weeks, weather-wise, fire-wise, and work-wise. So I haven't really been able to sit down at my computer and do a lot with anything. Trying to do some research for Cowboy Hat Gaming, for his situation that he's got going on, because of work, both on the fire side and on my actual paid job side. Because of being a volunteer firefighter, I don't get paid. Uh, so I've been busy with work, and like I said, I might couple this with a video from the computer. Upload these up to the computer to where I can stack the videos with what's been going on and everything. But the weather's pretty decent. It's turning out really decent here. And it is what what my wife, which jokingly says Kansas is barbecuing right now because of grassland fires, the agricultural burns, and stuff like that. Puts a ton of smoke in the air. Uh, and then, even when they're controlled, they wind up going out of control. And we go and bad hair day. We go with my fire unit that I'm with. We go and do a lot of mutual aid out of county, out of city limits, and stuff like that. And here recently, we've had several big fires that have went out of control, and we have been mutual aid to those, not only for structure protection, but also using our brush unit in its full capacity to help battle these grass fires. So that's why I haven't been able to get back to Cowboy Hat Gaming on helping him with the situation he has with some of his skins for American Truck Simulator. It is also Big D Gaming's birthday weekend, so been doing a lot of family functions with him, hanging out with him, celebrating his birthday. Yesterday we went and paintballed. Got our butts handed to us, but we had fun. So enjoyed ourselves quite a bit. Which, being under the weather, she wasn't really too up on getting out doing videoing or doing really too much. She did do some photos of us while we were doing some paintball. I might see if I can upload those pictures, a couple of those pictures of us paintballing. A triple out, Big D Gaming, my daughter Mini Me, and then myself being a triple out on that. So it was quite a fun. And then we got into a larger group and was able to hold our own for a minute while we were playing that. But mainly it's just been work, work, work. I'm in public works, so I do water, wastewater, and that's where a lot of my time has been tied up. Is it tis the season, weather is warming up, and things are starting to break. So we've been out early morning hours to overnight to midday. We've been in the ground more times already since the beginning of the year than we were last year. doing these kinds of things. But, it's going to happen. Things break, we fix it, and then we move on. Like I said, we've been out with mutual aid with the grass fires. There's been several thousand acres that went out of control. Farther away that we responded to, I don't have video or photo footage of that one because I didn't have time. I was constantly on the go with that one, and that was an 8-hour battle, just for me and my crew. Um, and then with structure protection on some smaller acreage fires that happen here in the more local area, those have tied up quite a bit of time being stacked back to back to back. It seemed like we were getting off one, going on the next, with hardly any time to put our units back into service before going to the next one. In fact, we were in the middle of going back in service when, after one big one, 30 acre, that we were going back in service, and it ended up going to a 6 to 15 acre rekindle that another agency had put out originally, and we ended up going and getting the rest of knocked down and put out and mopped up. Oh, and we haven't had to go back to that scene since. And then we've went farther into our county and mutual aided with other agencies doing structure protection, and again putting our brush unit fully back into field mode. Big D Gaming and I have teamed up several times on a lot of these and have worked side by side on these grass fires. So it is actually pretty cool to work with my son in the fire service doing these. I wasn't able to go on one of the structure protections because of being in the ground repairing a water main that had busted loose and started flooding the streets of my little community. And when I say flooding, it just goes down the drainage ditch and goes the least path of resistance to where it pools and floods out little low-lying areas on some of the side streets in our little town. But that is soon to be changing with future construction and revitalization in our little community. So, kind of touch base. We're still working on getting the finances so we can get out of Kansas and get down to Texas. Like I've told you all, that we are moving to Texas. It will happen this year, just not when we wanted it to, obviously. So we are still here in Kansas before we move to Texas, and get all of that situated with the financing and getting things that to where we have all the correct paperwork for the financing. We can find the correct property that fits our needs and our wants for the price that we're able to afford. Anybody that's ever bought a house, been a first-time home buyer or anything like that, totally understands, totally knows what I'm talking about. You get the financing, you find the right house with the financing that you can afford, and then it's just the haggle of bouncing back and forth with the getting the price to the correct standard to where you can afford it and still be able to maintain a healthy lifestyle financially. No, I'm not doing any kind of recording right now with the Hi-C security cameras. Right now, there's not really much going on weather-wise. Wildlife-wise, I do have a lot of birds in my yard that have tripped off my cameras. And with the higher winds, I've noticed that the shadows of the trees moving with the wind has actually tripped off the cameras too. But that's not really of any kind of interest to anybody to see that kind of videoing. So I don't have anything from the Hi-C cameras for viewing right now. I do have some other interesting video, but I can't upload it until certain things happen. So it'll probably be a year before I get to upload the videos that are pretty interesting from fire service stuff. But again, like I said, I wanted to shout out to Cowboy Hat Gaming. Again, like I said, I'm glad you're a patient soul. I am actually researching your situation with your ATS skins, and why your situation's happening. That way, I can actually walk through and step by step help you get through that. So just come over to the Discord and we'll converse back and forth. I was looking for your DM over on the Discord and I didn't find it. So resend me a friend request and join my Discord. Either one of my Discords. Usually, in any of my videos, there's a link to the Discord. Other than that, I'm working on some other content that will come out in June. And I can't really do any behind the scenes stuff right now with that. It's just some short videos and a short compilation of videos stacked together of some other things that have been happening with what's been going on in the last couple of weeks, other than what I'd probably be able to show you. It'll probably be just a photo shot of what has been going on. But other than that, that's what's been going on. My TikTok content, I don't know if any of y'all follow me over on TikTok. My TikTok content has been few and far between because of, i.e., work. But I'm slowly trying to figure out stuff that I can upload that would be interesting. Over there, I actually use the Hi-CU camera footage to record one of my kittens that is now a year old, but her hanging out and being a cute cat, because I've talked about this several times on live streams, cute cat video or live footage of cute cat. I'm still working on getting a camera for cute cat stuff, but again, that is future stuff for when we're down in Texas. You can hear in the background, I'm in my garage. You can hear some of the sounds around me. So it's actually pretty cool to sit out here in my garage, enjoy the peacefulness, and listen to the birds sing and listen to the neighborhood kids play, and not have to run anywhere because of this right here. This is my fire pager. But I feel very confident about a phone call that I got earlier today. I wanted to bring this up. My assistant fire chief, that's a close friend, close colleague, both in the public works and in the fire department, put me in command or in charge command coverage of my little community, and I feel really confident that that was a good move. Knock on wood, But these are things, these are steps, and that he knows from me doing this that I can handle what is going on in any kind of situation and be in command. So I feel really good about that. So with that being said and all that, and sounding like I'm out of breath, I want to thank you all for stopping by, checking out my videos, checking out this video. On anything that's not mobile related, in fact, I think I'm just going to straight mobile upload this one. Anything not mobile uploaded relatable has links to my Discord, has links to the Hi-CU stuff, has links to Dubby, where I get my pre-workout and energy drink that I use quite a bit. Keeps me hydrated and replenishes anything that I use when I'm at work or when I'm fighting fires. So with that being said, y'all have a wonderful Easter. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll drop by the channel probably next weekend.